Dust on the shelves, cold hands dig deep. This ain't a dream, this grind don't sleep. Worn out treasures, one man's stash, flipping that gold from somebody's trash. Real resellers on the fight, hustle by day, strike by night. Every deal we take the claim, chasing the glory, fueled by flame.
You're muted. I was muted too.
Welcome to Trash to Cash Pie. Oh, no, wait, that's somebody else. I know. Welcome to the island. No, that's some weird. Oh, that's right. We are the real resellers, although that's in question. The Real Resellers Podcast, episode 6, and I don't actually see it live anywhere, so this is great. Hopefully, it someday gets live.
I see it on YouTube.
Are we on YouTube finally? It's not showing on mine yet. That's hilarious. That's funny. There, it's finally just popped up.
Yeah, I think there's a slight delay.
It takes a while to get across the United States. Oh, wait, it originated here. Huh. Anyway, wow. You take a drink and you completely disappear. That's cool.
My visuals are amazing today.
Yeah, that wasn't good when you were looking down when you said that. Your visuals are amazing. All right. So how you been there, Wes?
Well, as we missed our podcast the other week, I was sick, so pretty much over it now. Just got the
podcast or the sick? Which?
The podcast.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
All right, I missed the podcast because I was sick.
And, I thought you were over the podcast, and it's because you were sick.
No. I'd never get over the podcast because podcast is what keeps me going with some weeks.
It's the little things in life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it is definitely the summertime slump.
I was gonna say, how are you doing? Even though I know the answer.
I wait a minute. Do I have this set? Yeah, it's set to no kids. I've hit the fuck it button multiple times this week. Just stomped the dog shit out of that button by the time this week's over. I don't know. I got in this weird fucking slump and I can't get out of it, and it's bothering me. But it's just it's the typical pressures of running your own business. I mean, everybody goes through it, so it's nothing weird or different, but
it's weird.
It is weird. I mean, it plays harder when you're a live seller. I'll say that, because we even preach you got to be as happy-go-lucky as you possibly can, but in the back of your brain, you'd love to have just that 2 or 3 gallons of gasoline and at least 4 or 5 matches and just let her all freaking go.
That's half the fun, is battling your own demons while you try to do it.
Yeah, I just wish the bastards weren't winning so much this month, but
it's been an interesting 30-45 days.
Well, and to me it's like the summer slowdown hit early this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember it being this bad in May.
Yeah.
But it's CW Lesai. I didn't know he was French. But yeah, it's just I don't know, just weird this go round. Seems stranger. I don't know why.
Well, we did a live not long ago, a few hours ago, and I'm not gonna lie to you. For some reason, probably the sickness. Man, that beat the crap out of me.
Yeah.
I think I did too much too fast.
Well, live selling, live streaming does, I mean, not even necessarily live selling, just live streaming does whip you more than you think.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that
not a
was good.
Filipino.
Oh jeez, we
Well,
we did get we had a pretty good impromptu show though. I think we did pretty good.
see where he said Filipino?
Uh,
he's, he's a drug mule for the Filipino.
is that what that picture is? Okay, sorry.
Exactly. Well, that's it's a drug mule with scoliosis, evidently.
Need to take some of those pills.
Yeah, I mean, I just, and you get to the point, especially when you're getting buried, and I know you're the same place. When you're getting buried in inventory,
Mm-hmm.
it almost just derails you even more
Yes.
because it's that all you can do is turn around and you turn around your office chair after shipping some stuff out and you look and going, I have no room to do shit all in that shop. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it just gets so annoying. I mean, and then with me paying storage on some of the stuff, to be honest with you, it's cheaper for me to throw it away right now than it is to continue to pay storage on old inventory. It's just,
That's a
yeah,
that's a position to be in.
yeah, it's kind of miserable. I mean, it's but it is what it is. Yes, I said that because you asked a Filipino what they wow. I said that because I asked a Filipino what they will pronounce in Filipino. My
You get all that.
grandma, who was 100%, said it like that all the time. What? Filipino? Got okay. I was talking about the Laysai, man. I don't know how the Filipino thing got in here.
I'm just here for the conversation. Apparently, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, how about? I don't either, to be honest with you. Anyway, anywho, so yeah, I think reseller burnout is a serious thing, and there's people that talk about, oh God, reseller burnout's horrible in the wintertime and blah blah blah. To me, it's harder in the summer, way harder in the summer.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, sales are slow. I mean, that's part of being an everything seller. You really got to find that thing that creeps you through the summer. And if you're a niche down seller, you know what time of year you're selling.
Yeah.
And that's better make your money in your quarter. You better hope the economy don't suck in that quarter.
No, come on. The economy's doing wonderful.
It will be.
I talked to, I told you I went and had that private pick at a fire hall.
Yeah.
Or fire department. I was talking to the fire chief. I actually he was one of my salesmen at the dealership when I was there. Now he sells insurance on his own. But I was talking with him. I said, man, what's going on? I said, the department need money. Usually it's a pretty well-funded department because it's volunteer, but it's the largest department in our county. So they kind of always make sure to take care of them.
Yeah.
And they priced out a high pressure air compressor for refilling the rescue tanks, your backpack tanks.
Yeah.
And when they started this whole renovation on the fire hall, they priced it out, and this was, I think, like 3 months ago tops. $40,000, which pretty expensive, but it is a high pressure air compressor. You're dealing with 4,000 to 5,000 pounds instead of 150.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, so what's going on? He goes, oh, the compressor went up $15,000 in 3 months.
Nice.
55,000 is what they want for it now.
Nice.
He's like, we've already made the switch. He goes, all of our tanks are updated. We're all set up for this new compressor. So he goes, now we have no choice. He's like, so I got to scratch together $15,000 on my budget. I'm like, oh, not going to get that from me, but all right.
Nice.
But yeah, he said that just, and firefighting stuff in general is expensive just because of the certification that it has to go through and shit like that. But he said, I've never priced something out that took a $15,000 jump in 3 months. He goes, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. If people are dealing with that, in everyday life, not maybe to that scale, but, so you got the summer slowdown. You also have that going on where eventually the worst part is to me, it feels like right now we're rolling through the reset that needed to happen to the economy 25 years ago.
Right. I would agree.
And it just so happens that we get to be the generation that gets to go through it. Sucks, but it's going to have to happen. So I think we're dealing with that. I think you're going to see a lot of part-time resellers probably not continue.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to see even a small number of full-time resellers not continue.
That's okay.
Especially anybody that did the whole COVID boom, got in during the COVID boom. It's going to be hard on those folks.
Yeah, that wave was dead.
Yeah, that was a boom. That was almost gold rush boom and bust right there. That was, found it. The dirt went dry, and oh shit, what do we do now? But, and I guess it happens. It happens in every business. I mean, it happened to us in the auto industry in 2008. So this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. But it's going to be. I think you're going to see a lot tighter belts, a lot less. It's funny, the stuff that, wow, you're fading out again. Goodbye, Wes. Bye. Hey, there he is. Your sign was just slowly coming around. Oh, there you go.
I'm becoming the logo.
Yeah. But I the funniest part is I think and Grams and Pop's Vintage actually started doing this. I think you're going to see a lot more sales on the high ticket side and a lot less sales on the $10 collectibles and stuff like that.
You see that?
Just because people that have money always have money. I mean, always, almost always, I guess I should say. But more necessities will be bought secondhand. I thought that, but that's not ringing true. Because I've actually had a lot of, and you've actually ran a lot of like kitchen items and stuff like that you would think, I'm selling it for starting bid at $2. It's $60 worth of kitchen shit.
Yep.
Should get to at least 10. At least, I would think.
Yep.
And it makes it to $2. You get an opening bid and it doesn't go any higher. So I don't know if the necessity thing is necessarily going to ring true this time around.
I don't know.
I think you're going to have a lot more people making do with what they already have. Not necessarily doing well, let's go buy a used blender just because it's nicer than our blender. No, our blender works just fine.
Well, let's just hope that things turn faster than what we're thinking.
I'm hoping.
So far, things have turned faster than I thought they were going to. So,
Yeah.
well,
As far as economy wise, the things are turning faster at the top, I think, than anybody thought they were going to. But it's going to take a little bit to trickle down.
mhm.
But
What
yeah,
are you
it's
saying?
just,
What are you saying? We're peons?
yes,
Oh, well, that's
yes, yeah. On a different program that I used to do that I probably can't say all the things that I said on there, but I've always said that literally you mean nothing to the government, and the government shouldn't mean anything to you, because neither one of you can change what the other one is going to do.
Right.
So
Makes
wait
sense.
for the fall; it will. Okay. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I think in the fall time, when the winter sets in and stuff like that, you'll see an uptick in live sales and static sales. But that happens every year. I mean, clothing sales have increased 120%.
Yeah, he sells a lot of man thongs.
A lot of what? Did you say like banana hammock type man thongs?
Yeah.
Well, it is summertime. There might be some people taking more cruises and stuff.
That's how it went up 120% already.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I told him I'm so proud of him.
Hey, guys got to make money on the streets too now. It's not just a women thing.
You want to watch?
You like to buy the letter O? But
We talk about the letter H, but we're not going
yeah,
to.
it's just in fall, I'm hoping that we'll have the upswing that we usually have in sales. Clothing, I don't know. I sell them as banana hammocks, and they love it.
Love it.
How far away? Oh, okay. Wow. His fingers are one key off tonight, because the K and the I are right next to each other, and the R and the T are right next to each other.
Yeah, I needed a swig of water for this one.
Golf clap.
Slow, soft clap.
Oh, but yeah. So I don't know. I've just been, like I said, I've been in a funk. I warned you about doing this podcast tonight. I warned you.
It's
Can't
okay.
say I didn't warn you.
It's okay. I thought I was going to be bad on a couple of them, and I actually was pretty good. Surprisingly.
Beyond jerseys, your clothing has went up. Good. Nice.
Good.
Nice. Let's see here.
My Jeff Gordon diecast sales have gone up.
Have they?
Yeah, pretty much since October of last year they've been up.
It's amazing. You know what I found? The only card I was able to sell that was single in it wasn't in a penny sleeve, it was in a card saver sleeve, but the only one I've ever sold on its own was just the other day, and it was a Jeff Gordon card.
Yeah, see,
I don't know why.
I told you Jeff Gordon is magic. He's magic.
Oh, hey, I got a video for you though. I just want to kind of break the monotony here. So I'm going to play this.
Hi, how are we doing today? I'm Officer Brandon, Springfield Township Police Department.
Okay, stop it, Josh. How are you?
So the reason I stopped you is you are suspended with a warrant for your arrest.
I am?
So do me a favor, turn off the car, put the keys up on the dash, detain you for that warrant, and because you are suspended actively. Oh. Hey.
What?
Come here.
Hello?
The raccoon has her meth pipe.
That's what?
Oh my god.
Her meth pipe.
You gotta be...
He's playing with the meth
Hello?
pipe right now. No, don't reach for it. That's evidence now.
Oh, I don't want him to have
Well,
that.
that's why I'm gonna do it. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
It's okay.
Okay, you're on Arlington. He'll be here in 2 minutes. I'm right across from my house.
Is that what that
A few
is?
minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what she's smoking meth in.
Okay.
The raccoon's playing with her meth pipe.
All right.
Oh, there's no. He's trying to smoke it.
All right. Thanks.
There's no way. All right. Enough fun and games.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I already told you I'm struggling with my faith with humanity. When you show me that.
I like how he had a spare too.
Yeah. He was ready. I'm glad he was resourceful and made sure he was a little Boy Scout and had another one. Good job.
You know, one is none and two is one. You know this. You know the logic. I mean, it's
Bad when the raccoon was smarter.
yeah. So that's how I've been feeling in a nutshell. Is, you know,
So are you the lady or the raccoon?
I might be the coon. I don't know.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just need to yeah, exactly. I'm guessing he's done it before. I'm just saying.
That's a good possibility.
And that was in the great state of Ohio. It's okay. We had a commercial come out again to remind the wonderful tourists of Yellowstone to not pet the fuzzy cows.
Yeah, they're a little mean.
Yeah, there was a she was Asian. I don't remember. I believe she was Japanese, if I remember correctly. But she had a bison calf in the middle of the highway, and she was hugging it.
Oh shit.
And mommy bison did not like that very much.
I would guess not.
Asian lady got punted. So yeah, we had to.
She's all the way back. She didn't need a flight.
Had to release another, don't pet the fuzzy cows. But it happens every year. I think last year somebody got stripped, if I remember right, by a bison bull. Girl was trying to take pictures and kept getting closer and pretty quick he charged and hooked his horn under her short pant leg. And then threw her in surprisingly she wasn't that badly hurt. She was bruised up, but he had stripped every bit of clothes off of her.
Nice.
Just tore it right off her body. So
well, he was just doing his job for the rest of us.
Yeah, just don't pet the fuzzy cows. So back to the important topic. Thoughts on the recent drama on the particular district market. What recent drama?
Drama? So
to be honest,
for those of you who haven't been in our recent podcasts, drama is just part of reselling. So
it appears to be.
I never thought it was this much until I started getting real heavily involved with other folks.
Yeah. I think it's the live selling side.
Yeah. But you know what? It makes you want to mold into your own logo.
Yes, that's true. That does work well. I need to, let's see here. I probably can do that. So what is the drama that we missed?
Enlighten us.
Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to the drama.
Been a few moments. There you go. Now we're both clipping into our logo.
Yep. Let's see if I get far enough. Oh, see, I can't. My face is too lit. I can make my logo disappear, but I can't. Yeah, well, whatever. Oh, my head disappeared. Oh, I had pain. Oh, there you go. There's been a few moments, dude. We suck. We've been missing all this stuff, and it's kind of actually been nice.
I've been out. Well, I was out almost a whole month, and then I just came back.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah,
Right.
it may have actually been a little over a month. I'm trying
Might
to
have been.
think. But yeah, anyway.
Don't worry, came back with bad news.
And to be honest with you, if I can talk to the folks at District, I'm looking at you, the people who run District. You're doing a very poor job of being able to keep your systems working the way you would like them to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Because the drama doesn't need to be there, and you are helping persist the drama. So, most recently is someone called another person's items junk while selling and claims it's a joke. Seller went off on them. It affected their show. That's the seller's fault.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, who cares? Yeah, just ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I'm throwing shit away in my show.
Yes.
I mean, let's face it, all of it's junk to somebody. Another is a person selling items and offering a homemade
Oh, I heard about that one.
blind bag giveaway option
Mm-hmm.
for every purchase and almost got banned. Oh, I heard something about that, and it sounded like they were doing like an envelope drawing, like you picked a number of on the envelope or something like that. I don't. It's a giveaway.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
See, this is why I don't do giveaways, because
So this is why we don't have dumbass rules on our platforms.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like if you were purchasing a chance for the drawing, that's gambling.
Okay.
But if the person is just giving it away and saying, hey, pick a number, and hey, cool, look, this is what you want, who cares? I mean, unless it's obvious. I've had people call my action figures junk on First Class as they're selling to other people.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Well,
it's
consider
like
the
I said.
source.
What's that?
I said you got to consider the source when that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah, or don't even worry about the source. I mean, I was told by an old guy in the car industry years ago that there's an ass for every seat, and he's not wrong.
Yeah.
So what one person calls junk, I mean, look at the shit I threw away tonight. A lot of that stuff was things that when I looked them up originally, they had a great sell-through rate. They had, decent money in them. And a year later, it's just junk. It started out as somebody's junk, and it ended up as somebody's junk, and it went in the trash can.
Well, it's the age-old thing, I know some of the YouTubers touch on this is, people give them a hard time because we're selling used we sell a lot of used stuff or stuff that came down from somewhere else or flea market or whatever. And who cares? If you don't like it, then don't be there.
Yeah.
But you're always gonna have trolls. I mean,
CW, I got to stop you there. No, they weren't. He says, which they were purchasing a chance because they had to buy an item in order to pick the extra. No. They weren't purchasing a chance at the extra. They were purchasing an item. This is where people get twisted. It's that letter of the law thing. If you look at the letter of the law, just because they figured out a way to do it according to the rules You can't make a statement like that unless they came out and said, hey, here's this 5-cent item. And if you buy this 5-cent item, it enters you for a chance to win this $1,000 iPad. Now that's obvious obscuring the rules. But they didn't put a value on the item that they were giving away. And they weren't putting an evaluation or a price on the item that you were having to purchase either. So you can't say, well, it's because they had to purchase it. Granted, everybody knows maybe why they were doing it. But then what do? Do you get rid of all games? All giveaways? I mean, you have to remember, it wasn't that long ago that knickknacks, there was no giveaways. I don't care if district said you can do it. I don't care if you figured out a way to do it on your own and keep track of it. They did not allow it, period. And it's for this reason right here. It wasn't run as a giveaway. Okay, I'm not going to argue about it.
Yeah, well,
still, here's the law. They went with the letter of the law.
And at the end, and at the end of the day, the only thing that really caused the major issue with the whole thing was that market's guidelines or rules or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, and it was somebody else's interpretation of the guidelines of those rules.
Right, exactly.
There was someone else complaining in the seller's chat.
But that's what caused the problem in the first place.
Yeah.
Is that you'll get 20 people with 20 different interpretations of that exact rule because they aren't clear. And they're never going to be clear. I don't care how many times you revise rules or policies. Look at the government. Why do you think we have judges? We have judges because we have so many people interpreting our laws.
Well, and better yet, why do you have so many levels of judges? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
not only do you have your county attorney or county judge, then it goes up to the district judge, then it goes up to the court of appeals, then it goes up to the district circuit judge, then it goes over. I mean, there's 27 people that can have 27 different fucking variations of this law that's wrote. And it really just all comes down to interpretation.
Well, and that's why me and you and even me and Carl with the Rockets was the whole purpose was we're not going to write a whole new set of rules because the whole purpose of those rules is to sit there and tell you what we're thinking. Well, guess what? Nobody thinks like we do, and you're lucky. But if the long and short of it is, if you're being a prick, you're going to get in trouble. Period.
Mm-hmm.
If you're being decent and nice and doing the market or the platform like you're supposed to, you're fine. It's that simple. And yeah, do we have the right to boot you for whatever we want to? Absolutely, but you'll never get booted unless you're being a prick. The end. Mm-hmm. I mean,
yeah. And that's something that everyone has to understand when you're on someone else's marketplace. And I don't care if it's the flea. I don't care if it's rockets. I don't care if it's knickknacks. I don't care anything. Your chances of being booted if you're being a fucker
mm-hmm.
are fairly high because all of those market owners are no different. It would be no different than you walking into Walmart and making a huge fucking scene and bitching and screaming at everybody and just acting a fool. Guess what's going to happen?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. My favorite topic is the continued accusation of poaching buyers and sellers. Yeah.
Well, if you're worried about buyers or sellers getting poached, that means your market sucks. I'm sorry. I don't worry about that because the first thing I do is when anybody sells on any of the markets that I'm involved in, thank you for being here. Thank you for selling here. Promote yourself. I don't care if you promote other markets that you sell on. Thank you. The end.
Yeah, I start with why are you here?
Well, I don't go to that extreme, but no, I just usually like to end with thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I appreciate that. That's good. Yeah, it's just
it's Pepsi, just so you know.
but yeah. Pepsi and whiskey.
Mm-mm, just Pepsi.
I mean, my problem is just the issue is you're dealing with multiple personalities
Mm-hmm.
in these multiple markets, and all of those personalities have taken ownership. And your job as a seller or even a buyer is just, it really comes down to just navigating the fucking personalities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it sounds, it's a pain in the ass. And that's what, you know what, if you can't figure it out and you can't do it, then don't go to that marketplace. It's pretty simple. You know, there are certain things that I know I can do on First Class Treasures that I know I can't do on Dipdit. And there's certain things that I know I can do on the Flea that I don't even feel like I should do on First Class Treasures, although they've never told me I shouldn't.
But at the same time, that doesn't always stop you.
What the fuck you talking about? I might have. Yeah, I've been a little loose-lipped lately.
I think I was still the first one to drop an F-bomb on one of the lives.
Oh, you were?
It was on the Flea, though. But then I did it on First Class shortly thereafter, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know you were the first one to cuss over on Dibdit.
Yes.
Because you dropped something and said shit.
Yeah.
So I know you were first over there.
And the bad thing is like, I don't curse a lot. I probably curse more on here than I curse anywhere. But what's funny is like I'm legitimately like making a mistake and it just slips. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, why have rules against it? I mean, accidents happen.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can see if somebody's, if you're coming on, you're just being belligerent.
Right. That falls in the prick category.
But the only problem is, I guess, technically, the last show I ran on the Flea, I probably was the type of person that shouldn't have been running that day.
I wasn't watching. I would have shut down your show. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't have blamed you. I probably would have. Yeah, it was. It's there again. I know this. I know in the back of my head when you're not mentally there to run a live, you should not do it. Just don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
But I also got to get rid of stuff. So I'm like, I'll run. I'll go on there. And I shouldn't have, because my mind wasn't in the right place. And it still hasn't been. But
I think you just missed me.
With every bullet so far. But you almost shut down the show. I don't know if can you do that as a mod? I don't know if you can do it as a mod. I know you can as an admin, but I don't know if you can as a...
I don't think he can shut down admin or owner. No.
You were just pissed off that I sold that freaking poster. That's what he was upset about. He wanted exclusive rights to the Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem poster.
I feel bad for him because, he was our test dummy when he was putting comments in and we were deleting them just to see how it was done.
That's right. I remember that.
We could have did that to each other, but no, we had to pick on somebody.
Fun in that.
Yeah, we had to pick on somebody. It's okay.
Look, block user on YouTube, add block, put user in a timeout. I can put him in a timeout right from here.
Yeah.
Now, here's the confusing part, though. There's nowhere to delete. Okay. All right. Well, I learned something new tonight. Restream?
Yeah.
Get somewhere where I can delete the comment. The only thing I can do is block the user.
Oh,
that's a little harsh.
Yeah. That's 0 to 100.
I know you got the Dr. Teeth, and you spent less for it than you told me you would pay me for it. So what are you so upset about?
No, and that's the thing. Is like I sit there and think about like what we're not running rules, guidelines, anything like that on our markets. What would actually trip me to end somebody's stream? And the only thing I can think of is somebody just going absolute stupid after a buyer or something. 'Cause I don't even know.
Yeah. I mean,
Even if they're
really, the only
trusted-
thing, if they're damaging the brand as a whole, like
Mhm.
going after a buyer or something like that, or there is a mental emergency or physical emergency going on that they're no longer in control of their show, then it needs to be shut down.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the fabled one that was over on frickin' Whatnot, where the guy died in like 4.5 hours. He was dead on the floor, and Whatnot never shut anything down. Didn't shut the stream down. I mean, you got to see the paramedics and everything come in because his mom was the one that found him. But saw the paramedics come in and everything live, and I'm just going, oh, somebody shut it down. Because of course, you got 75 people watching this just to see how it works out.
Right.
It's like, man. But I know you're just giving me a hard time, Carl. I'm going to start using names.
Well, so far we got
Oh, great.
we have CW collectibles, we have Palica in here, a couple of great sellers.
Well, I just kicked one of my monitor cables and lost one of the 4 monitors now. All right. Well, cool. Awesome.
We have Random Relics destroying his computer system.
Yeah, it's going well. It's been going well, really, for the last, I don't know, a few days.
Well, pretty soon on the fleet, I'm going to be giving away that Lord Zed helmet.
I know. That's impressive. That's worth that. That was the more expensive of the 2 helmets that you bought from me.
There is.
Who said you were a great seller? What?
I did.
Oh,
Don't get a big head.
too late.
Where's our other
I mean,
peeps that are usually in here? Where's Street Dreams and Violet? Where are they at?
I don't know. You like my hat? It's the
What do you
Carl
mean?
hat.
Oh,
You told him don't get a big head. Too late.
you're mad at me for what, CW? I didn't do anything. I didn't create no district drama.
I'm mad at your for that, Wes.
Me too.
What?
I'm mad at your for that too.
CW took his sleeping pills.
That aggressive typing is real, man. I feel it.
Street Deems is trying to get video game. What? Okay.
Jose bought all over from me the other day. Street Dreams was trying to get him, but Jose bought him. J Rivera.
I sold those 2 NES games that I bought from you for like $15 for $2 the other day.
Nice. What'd you do?
Yeah. Yeah, the thrifty flea strikes again.
Oh.
I'm mad what?
Why? You can win it for free.
I did actually. Violet,
would-
I don't know. Why would you be mad about being able to win it for free?
Yeah, exactly. You could get it for nothing.
Plus, where were you the night I ran it? You can't be mad. You've seen this thing now come to market a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. and dude, I'm running it on the flea for so you technically got a better shot at winning it.
Yeah, I wasn't joking when I said on there, you got a 1 in 4 chance of winning.
Well, what
really
was
should.
it? That PlayStation giveaway, we were what, 75, 80 people in there? Something like that entered that.
I think somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But that was on the first class treasures.
Yes, so that was
So.
the first question.
You know how giveaways work for you?
Well,
dude.
Tides have turned recently. I mean, recently it hasn't been the normals.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
Mama Bear's been killing it. Mama Bear got mine today, and then she went into Jax's right after us and won hers. Went back to back on giveaways.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mama of the Bear. She's getting good at giving people crap. She's loosening up a little bit.
Getting good?
Well, yeah, getting better. There, how's that?
I like the typos. That's my favorite. No,
The typos are classic.
Yes.
The typos, not so much typos.
She's like, I mistyped that.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, I guess the U and the I are next to each other, but usually my autocorrect, changes it to duck when I'm trying to say duck, not dick.
That was classic. That one will never. That's like etched in the district like lore. It's up on the wall.
How you like your dick face?
It's so good. It's so good.
The best part was she was horribly embarrassed right after putting that out. She's like, "Oh my god!" She like 2 responses and then just disappeared.
What was awesome is there was a bunch of market owners in there too, and they were all. I don't know if they knew what to do.
Suffer and succotash. Somebody used the word dick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a Coke. You entertain the people while
I'm almost out of Pepsi, and you're going to get Coke. Can you get me a Coke?
Yeah, I can get you a Coke. I don't know how I'm gonna. I guess I can try to hand it through the screen. I can try. I'll be right back.
Just throw it. What the heck? Well, CW, you're supposed to bring all the peoples in. But you guys got to tell me how much you loving this new eBay AI. Yeah. I hear. Knock on wood. Hang on. It hasn't hit me too hard yet. I don't think it's hit me at all yet. But I hear it's getting quite aggressive with some listings. I've gotten a lot of folks telling me it's taking down listings for ridiculous reasons. Not only that, it seems like it's messing up the algorithm. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully eBay's just tweaking. Usually eBay's good about getting things fixed up. People mad at you? Why? What'd you do? We'll switch to from the real resellers to the real therapists of the thrifty fleet. What did you do? Why are people mad at you then? I'll forget the eBay AI. Why are people mad at you? What'd you do? What'd you do to them?
A long walk for my Coke. Sorry. What did I miss?
I've been hit
Testicular cancer, whining. What?
No, I was. We were talking about eBay AI and how awesome it is, and
Oh yeah.
and
That eBay and their infinite wisdom. Hey, we got something that works really, really well. How can we fuck it up today? Well, I got an idea.
it falls into the if it ain't broke, don't frickin' fix it.
Yeah. Or if it even if it is slightly broke but yet still working, leave it the fuck alone, because every time you guys change something, it makes it worse.
So, I used to work at a company years ago that always had this bright idea that they were going to make these amazing computer programs that, there's actually companies for that actually make them. But no, rather than use them, They're gonna make their own.
We make our proprietary software.
It didn't even work 40% what it's supposed to, ever.
Oh, so I got another anger point. I don't know how to bring this up, and I'm probably going to piss people off. Stop bitching about shipping.
It's CW's thing.
I'm trying to tell you the delay is ridiculous.
Where he's still on eBay.
Oh. I've been hit with over 50 listings removals. I'm myself, LOL. Well, that's good. I'm trying to tell you the delay is ridiculous. They hit me for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures and comics because teenage is in the title.
That could be troublesome.
So do you have to like abbreviate it, just the TMNT?
Yeah, that's what they want you to do.
Yeah.
But how do you change the title of the comic? Because it's also picking up on the photos, not just the title.
This is so fucking stupid.
Exactly. That's the problem. It's not just like picking up words. So they're
using the words that are actually in the photo.
Yeah.
So it's doing the Facebook AI thing, where people used to be able to set Coke can next to a pistol and say the Coke can was for sale.
Right.
And then the AI picks up that there's a pistol in the fucking pic.
Uh-huh.
Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. I'm so fucking tired of it. Anyway, the shipping thing. Stop bitching about shipping. The price of shipping, the cost of shipping, blah, 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 blah. Because guess what? The more we bitch about it, the more our customers bitch about it. And our customers are the type of people that bitch about the $7 fucking shipping as they're getting their McDonald's order from DoorDash that costs $20 fucking to deliver it to their house. Shipping is not the issue. The aura of shipping being too expensive that we have set forth for these people is the problem. Because we all live in the Amazon world where everything is fucking free shipping, although everything sells for like $5 to $12 more an item. But it's free shipping.
You can't tell people to be bothered with math.
I know, but I get so fucking annoyed with the shipping thing. Oh, your shipping's too high.
Mm-hmm.
You're not selling anything because your shipping's too high. Motherfucker. Okay. I don't have DoorDash in my small little town, but we do in Great Falls, Montana, so I'm aware of what it costs. But you DoorDash once in a while. What does it at? What's the average cost of like an in-town DoorDash?
If you didn't have the subscription, well, you figure with tip and delivery fees can be anywhere from $7 to $10. So yeah,
Okay.
and then you got a tip on top of it.
So you got $10, probably another $3 or $4 for the tip.
Yep.
Maybe $5 if the guy's nice.
Hi, Violet.
So you got $15 for somebody to drop food off at your house because you don't want to go out.
Yeah.
But $8 to ship it across the fucking country and have it delivered to your doorstep is too much money.
I've used DoorDash, but I don't bitch about shipping either.
Well, but I mean, not even someone who abuses it. Just the idea that why are we okay with that shipping?
Right.
Because that's all it is. It's shipping.
Right.
But you're okay with that shipping, but you're not okay with this shipping. And this shipping is literally 890 fucking miles further than what this guy drove.
Uh-huh. Exactly. And that's
but you're paying for the convenience. Yes, in both cases. Yes.
Yeah. You didn't have to drive from North Carolina to Montana to pick it up.
Exactly. It's like, we put so much emphasis on shipping, and the cost of shipping is going up. And the funniest part is I know everybody was freaking out in the show that the cost of shipping is going up like 7%. Except we just had like a 14% reduction in shipping. If you guys remember right, back in like December, they reevaluated the shipping and we had a reduction in the cost. But now it went up 7%. Now everybody's freaking out. Oh, that's why nobody's buying. It's the shipping. It's like, stop telling your customers that. It's like somebody going to buy something and they pick it up and they go, "What do you think of this?" And you just look at them and go, "That's a piece of shit and it's overpriced. But I have nothing else to offer you." Okay.
You guys, this is one of those tangents that I know to stay out of.
Oh, come on.
I don't worry about shipping. I never did. I'm not a tiny little bit. And if somebody bitches about it, I didn't see your comment. So I'm good. And
They were
no,
slow.
well, like eBay, free shipping, flat rate. No,
Exactly.
just calculate the shit for what it is and move on. And if they don't want to pay it, then don't buy it. Move on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's I mean that's probably one of my larger go fuck yourself moments when it comes to eBay. Well, you could be a top rated seller if you change to free shipping.
Well,
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I'm top rated. I don't have free shipping.
Well, but I mean, if you do the top rated plus,
Mm-hmm.
you have to have, what is it? It's 24-hour shipping and free returns.
Mm-hmm.
It's eBay. Why do I need free returns?
Right. It's getting returned anyway.
Let's see. To be honest, I laugh when I undercharge shipping. LOL. I don't.
I cry usually.
I don't laugh when I undercharge shipping, especially when I'm working on small margins. If I'm selling an item for $2 and I underestimate the shipping by like $5-6, not laughing. Just saying. Sorry, I'm ornery tonight. We shouldn't have done this.
Sometimes you laugh, cry. No.
Oh yeah, sometimes you laugh at yourself because then you realize how big of a piece of shit seller you are. I mean, I've done that. I've done that live on air. I mean,
So, have you guys ever wondered what the definition of the real resellers is? It's because you get to watch the trials and tribulations of a real reseller. We don't sugarcoat it. We tell you how it is.
yeah, I'm not gonna sit on here and tell you how you need to go buy my $45 stuffed animal and how great everything is and how wonderful everything is, because it's not. It's a small business, and there's times where the small business fucking sucks. And it's okay to admit that it fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It just does. That's business. I am, because you just adjust, fire, and shoot. What? Okay. I get what you're saying. I mean, make adjustments on the next sale.
Did I do my
But-
weight, by the way, at the beginning? Sorry if I didn't.
It
It was behind. It was behind my logo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I get the adjustment, but if you're running a live show, I can understand if I fuck up on like an eBay order, right? But if I'm running a live show and I make 13 sales and I miss the shipping on 13 sales by $3 to $4, $5, $6, I've missed it by almost 10 a couple of times. It's not a haha matter for me because it's $130 and I made $100 on the fucking show.
Right.
I mean, that, like I said, that's when you can laugh at yourself because you're a shitty reseller that day. And you are. I mean,
It was a happy accident.
That was my son. Other than that, I don't know of any happy accidents I've ever
Oh,
had. I mean, it's more like, sticking your pecker in a chipper shredder. That's not a happy accident. Anyway, so how are you doing? How was the the sickness and mindset and
well, the mindset is foggy at best.
yeah. And the month hiatus helped a little bit with the fog, hopefully.
Well, I think it was a good time to reset. I think that's something that really any business owner needs to do, not just resellers. You need to reset sometimes, and you just need to find that place where you can just clear your head, and it helps you get back that excitement to what you're doing. Like they said, motivation don't exist, only determination creates that motivation. So you got to keep that determination somehow, and sometimes you just need a little rest to do it. Unfortunately, I got jackass sick while I was resting, so that didn't help.
That's you're sounding quite a bit better though, because like a week ago you sounded death's front door kind of.
I was a foot in the grave. I was bad. That was really bad.
Guess I'm just a happy go seller. That's what there you go. CW, there is your t-shirts for Rockets Pokemart. I'm a happy go seller. I try not to worry about it because you can't change. Well, I'm trying to read this. You can't change it, and so just do better next time. Well,
Sure.
Yeah. But I can't. I can honestly say I'm not the type of person that just goes, well, shuck your darns, I'll try better next time.
Shuck your darns.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. I don't live in the Commonwealth, so I'm not a shucker darns kind of person. You're scared to go on vacation for 2 weeks this summer? Why?
He's got a lot of mirrors in his car.
I was gonna say, are you rolling that much product that 2 weeks is gonna like kill your store? Are you in some sort of boom that I'm not aware of?
Yeah, well, being gone for 2 weeks could create a boom, but it's more of a splat.
My return was like goose shit.
Say, I'm turning my stores back on probably tomorrow, a day early. So we're gonna see how bad that is. But everything's going on sale immediately. So
You don't like not working? Well, go picking while you're on vacation and you're working. There you go.
going nose picking.
Well, that's the other thing that I'm realizing that the funnest part of being a reseller is probably the picking, right? The going out and buying.
It's the funnest.
It's the funnest part. When you take that part away because you have enough inventory, it's just a fucking grind. Yep. Just a grind. That's all it is.
Where we're at right now. A lot of inventory. A lot of inventory.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm realizing that I've overpurchased for what I can physically do myself. But it's hard. I mean, it's hard when you're out buying and you're looking at like a $100 blow mold for $5. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But then again, it's funny because I think back to when I was in the auto industry, and it'd be really cool to order $80,000 trucks, but my inventory didn't need it.
Right.
So I didn't order them. Why can't I equate that to my business? Because the fun part, you're taking away the fun.
F is for fun.
Fucked.
F for friends and do stuff together.
Is there more to that?
You is for you and me.
No. I'm from the camp. Where the fuck are we? This Chief goddamn Defino.
That's just watch go to YouTube and watch SpongeBob's Fun Song.
Oh, good lord.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you see, buy huge bulk lots so it builds up fast. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's funny. I watched some of our selling brethren on the tubies, and they complain about, oh man, I got so much inventory. I got da 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 da. It's like, you guys ain't got shit.
Inventory, got some piles for you to go through.
Exactly. I mean, there's a reason I told Jake, stop on your way by. Stop, because I'm sure I have something I can sell him. I have 5 boxes of freaking radios.
Nice.
Yeah. What the fuck am I going to do with 5 boxes of portable CD radios?
You just plug them all in and line them all.
Bonfire, I'm thinking. Almost like the VHS, bonfire.
Well, it's like what you do when you buy a set of walkie-talkies and don't have any friends. You got me there, good buddy? Yeah, I got you, buddy.
I talk to myself. I could probably not purchase for the next 3 months. But see, then there's a problem. So you don't purchase for the next 3 months. If I do that in Montana, I'm not purchasing for that year.
Right. Well, me and you talked about this. I'm covered till the next round of tariffs.
Mattel ain't got shit on me.
I pre-bought way too much shit. Way too much.
Well, and it's hard to judge. I mean, it's you buy enough inventory for what you're selling at the time.
Mm-hmm.
If the market changes, then you bought too much inventory. Mm-hmm. If the market improves, gets better, then you haven't bought enough inventory. Now you're cutting yourself short. But I mean, that's every fucking business. This is not new. It's not, like the best thing I ever heard was Walmart sells $1 billion of product a month. But in order to sell that $1 billion worth of product, they buy $1 trillion worth of product.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know they're only going to sell, 2 to 4% of what they buy that month.
Right. Their margins are low, and like what is it, like 2.8% or something stupid like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at their margins, but look at the ridiculous amount of money they have, it's because they have a ridiculous amount of inventory that they sell.
Yeah, it's just a numbers game.
What you do, Tiger? Right.
Or you could just turn it into a long-term investment, like I do sealed Pokemon. Well, yeah, I mean sealed Pokemon products that works great. Hello, T Gray.
He's now on the podcast permanently. We're gonna give him his own camera. He's gonna get his own little microphone and it'll go around his face here. It's every now and then.
I would love to see that. That'd be hilarious. Have a little meow 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 meow. Okay.
You heard that? He's like, "What the
Dad, there's a cat in your ear." Let's see.
Tiger is now 6 years old. I believe 6 years old. Yeah, he's my only boy. All the rest of them are girls. I had 5 cats. I lost Lucky last year. It's old age. I got 3 girls and the 1 boy.
So we've established that AI sucks.
Yes.
Shipping is just a problem for yourself, not.
No, we established that you are passionate about
I just
people
get
speaking on shipping.
I just get so fucking tired of it.
You're passionate.
It angers me. I
I
guess.
could tell.
Well, that's kind of weird.
Why?
You grade your square out, but yet I can still see an outline of where you used to be.
Ooh.
Anyway,
I like that it's so interactive.
yes, and when you talk, it does the whole floaty bubble thing. That's cool. Anyway, while he cleans himself up a little bit. Anyway, it's yeah, it's 8:25. We've now made it an hour and 10 minutes. And I'm still angry.
Still angry? This
I
wasn't
don't know.
therapeutic for you?
I don't know what it is. I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed would be the word.
I think I've been gone too long. Once my presence is there long enough, you'll be fine.
I don't think, especially after tonight, I don't know if you want me on your show. Because your sales just went right after I came on.
No, I'm surprised I did as good as I did because that first show just completely crashed, and it just said district was having an error, and I went in and there was an update I needed to do,
Ah,
and shockingly, everybody came back in when I created my second show. So, so thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Hopefully Jax did well. I mean, we kind of dropped everybody off in there. Hopefully they stuck with her.
I was the watcher. She was holding around 15, and
Good.
I saw her getting some good sales in there. So yeah, she was doing good from what
Good
I
deal.
saw. Yeah.
I think I threw away 3 boxes of eBay inventory during our show. It went well. It's always good to take,
I actually threw away a couple items that didn't sell.
It's surprisingly cathartic. It's just,
I'm having issues because I could feel my business is going into another change, and this is part of the reason why the hiatus was for the business, and it was because I think I'm changing the business more to high end, and I'm struggling with $10 items or below, really $15 and below, because not patting myself on the back, but I'm really good at getting those. And I have way too many, and I need to get rid of some. So every item I sold today, for the most part, was in that $10 to $15 range, for the most part. Oh, if you notice, I was bundling the crap out of stuff.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
You
people
were
were
doing well.
people were getting killer deals. I mean, there's a lot of money to be had there, but I just need to clear my shelves really bad, really bad.
Well, and see, that's my problem is I'm still angry too. My sales suck. My house is flooded, and I'm single-handedly ripping out my carpet downstairs. My body hurts. My washer hasn't worked in a month. Wow.
Dang.
Never mind. I'm not doing too bad. I mean, the only thing I have out of that is I'm still angry and my sales suck. So that's kind of where my line ends.
See, I've had my sales shut off for a month, and I'm not mad.
Yeah, but you purposely shut your sales off.
Well, maybe you should just shut your store up.
Would that make me feel better?
At least
I could
you'll
try
feel
that.
that you did it on purpose.
Well, I'm about to have a large local yard sale just to burn through stuff. I'm so over it.
I'm thinking about that too, either yard sale or just load up the truck and go to the flea market and just do a mass dump.
Violet says she can't afford her bills. Violet, here's the good news. Nobody else can either. It's
What the good news is there?
well, it's
Hey,
foreclosures don't happen when everybody else is in the same situation. The bank goes, we can't.
Violet, you're getting kicked in the nuts. Don't worry, everybody is. It's perfect.
I hope Violet's not being kicked in the nuts. That'd be weird. My sales have been slow, still meeting my goal, but no access to buy new stuff. Yeah, see, that's the other problem. That's the downrange effect that you're going to have. You're meeting your goals to make your bills.
Mm-hmm.
But we work in a business where we need to buy inventory to sell later on. So I'm a little nervous to what some of these folks out here, what their fourth quarter is going to look like. I mean, we're already almost in third quarter now. I mean, we're really close.
You take those words out of your mouth.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
So, usually third quarter, we ramp up buying. Fourth quarter, we sell down. Then we try to maintain until, the yard sales and stuff like that kick back in.
That how it works?
Usually. But I'm really nervous about that fourth quarter not having the inventory for it. But you know what? Who cares?
I've never been more confused in this show.
Well, I can practice. Would you like fries with that?
Hey, if President Trump can do it, you can do it.
Exactly. Did you order a Whopper? Oh, you didn't order a Whopper because this is McDonald's. You ordered a Big Mac. I'm sorry. Would you like me to show you a Whopper?
Sorry, that's Bill's job.
Yeah, just reach in this bag and don't tell anybody. Oh, their ice cream machines are working today. Anyway.
My phone is hot.
My phone is hot. I'm guessing your everything is hot. You guys had like 80 some odd degrees today, right?
It is terrible.
So is it sinking into the house right now? Or the house starts getting hot and muddy?
It sank into the house a while ago.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of spring cleaning already, even though it's summer heat. And so we had doors and windows open, so we were still chucking shit, right? So naturally the whole house got up to like 83 degrees and muggy.
Oh yeah. Then of course you did the whole close all the windows up because it's nighttime now. You can't have an open window and nice and cool outside right now, but
I got the central air running now, so
okay. Nervous about not having. You're still upset with me that I threw good stuff away. It wasn't good stuff. Here we go again. It had been on eBay for over a year. Not good stuff.
And
it might be nice things. What's that?
Instead, somebody didn't bid $2.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I ran it and nobody bid. So in reality, what is it worth? You have to ask yourself, what is its true value? Again, it's costing me more to store the stuff than it's worth. Why keep storing it?
So, speaking of fun stuff, when are we running on the fleet?
Second Tuesday of next week. I don't know when you want to run on the flea. What is the flea? We talk about the flea all the time.
Oh, shopthethriftyflea.com is what you want to talk about? Oh, okay.
That banner thing down there where it's scrolling across right there. Yeah,
you guys should go there.
Although I see a typo. That's lovely.
Yeah. You missed a dot between the www.
Yeah.
Make sure to put the dot in there. But you got a bunch of static listings on there, so you can always go over there and check them out. A ton of great deals on there, by the way. I was looking at some of those static listings that have been coming up, and some of the ones that have been there for a while. I can't believe the stuff hasn't sold. There's stuff that's starting lower than some bids, and you can just buy it now and run away with it. So
Yeah, there was some stuff over there. I saw it was like $3.
yeah.
A static listing for $3.
Mm-hmm. You got to grab that. You ain't gonna find that anywhere else.
No, I mean, look at eBay. Even the shittiest Hot Wheel over there is like $5.
Yeah.
So $3 on the flea. But yeah, I don't know when do you want to run? What is the? We probably should try to put together like a raid train thingy, mabobber, doohickey jig, those things. Of course, I don't know. By now, nobody probably wants to sell over there except me and you. So, I don't know.
Well, I think as much as we don't want to admit it, I think we're part of the attraction. So I think we need to go on there more, and we need to be more committed to lives, because it's a matter of us wanting to build up the other sellers. We really want to see you guys run. We want to see you guys do a good job. We want to promote you. But we need to get in there and sell too. So
yeah. And we have, it's usually a 2-hour long Dumb and Dumber marathon when you and I are running. And
yeah, well, somehow we merge Beavis and Butthead and Dumb and Dumber.
I don't know what my son is doing. Anyway, hey, look, the dot's in there now. So now you can head over to www.shopthethriftyflea.com to find those $3 items that you won't find anywhere else, or the $1 items, or the $2 items, or yeah.
See, this is how you know me and you are still pretty much different generations. I would type that way different than you did.
Yeah, you would have just put shopthethriftyflea.com.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about that, but then I remembered that the boomers and the Gen Xers are the only ones that actually have money, so I better put the WW.
I got money, and I'm not a Gen X or a boomer.
Well, you're an odd case.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm a millennial. 88. Yeah. But I'm an old millennial. I'm an old millennial.
You're almost a Gen Zer. Wasn't it Gen Z?
No, Gen Z wasn't until after 2000, because millennial was 2000.
So wait, you guys went like from 81 to
2000.
Wow.
Yeah.
No wonder you're all so screwed up in the head.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm an old millennial. I'm in the first batch. That was still
I'm in the first batch.
So you could go outside, and I tell you to stay out till it gets dark, but you better get your ass here when I think you should be back here.
And it was questionable whether you could drink from a garden hose or not.
Yeah, we were from that era. Like, if the bird don't eat the berry, you don't eat the berry. My brother's like, ah! But see, he's a Gen X. He's older. So
exactly. We did stupid shit.
Yeah, my brother's your age.
Yeah, we were the ones that figured out that if you tucked yourself into a tire just right, you could roll it down a hill.
Yes.
I mean, it beat the shit out of you, but you could roll it downhill.
we were too fixated because PlayStation came out, Pokemon came out.
Yeah, see, that's.
We got the console wars.
I know, and then you guys, well, just the other night where game night. I don't understand. When game night, see, when we did game night, it was like Sorry, or Monopoly, or yeah. Your game night is totally, we play COD, fucking fish, what?
Or Halo.
Or Halo, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Halo, hey. Halo was a cool show. But I understand that the people that actually knew about Halo hated the Halo show.
I never watched it because I watched the previews and I was like, that's stupid.
Yeah. See, if you don't know anything about it, it's actually a pretty cool show. But
you never see Master Chief's face. Ever.
Well, yeah, but that was kind of like the Mandalorian. The whole idea of a Mandalorian is you never take your helmet off.
They ruined it. Absolutely.
Disney fucked that up.
Yeah. Ruined it. There's a whole mystery of it. The only thing you knew is you knew Master Chief was a white dude, and I think he had blue eyes. That's all you knew.
Oh yeah,
Really?
because the one game had the gunshot hole in the helmet,
Yeah.
so you
Well,
saw an eyeball.
Yeah,
That was it.
and not only that, at the end of Halo 4, they actually remove his armor, but it's like
Oh.
blacked out. It's only like half his face, so you only see like this part of his face up.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
and that was
Nervous
that was
about
Halo.
not having them. Yeah. But see, that's the cool part. So I'm from that same era when like Lilo and Stitch came out, right?
Mhm,
I was older teen when it came out,
mhm.
but I'm watching this new, what do you want to call it, computer generated reality Lilo and Stitch that they're bringing out.
Mhm.
I'm just going, you guys screwed it up already. I can tell by the freaking.
Yeah,
like,
they did the same crap with Pokemon.
yeah, the two aliens that were sent down that were supposed to get Stitch back, and I'm realizing now it's an overweight white guy and a skinny little white guy. I'm like, they were never humans, ever.
Nice.
But somehow they figured it out. I don't know.
Good.
Lion King's the Lion King one where they did the reality, Lion King. That was probably the closest they got to right. With I think it was Mufasa was the one. That one was pretty good. But
Yeah.
anything after that, they just screw shit up all the time. It's no different than us.
Well, there's one. Well, there is one other topic we should touch.
Are we allowed to touch? Oh, that's weird.
With permission, yes.
Oh, okay.
I got consent before.
Do you ever think that Epstein was a fan of choking? I mean, he was at the end, but
So one of the big things that clouds, especially newer sellers, and I've been hearing more and more about it recently. Now that I've been coming back, I've been hearing rumblings. One of the things you want to remember as a seller,
compare yourself to every other seller out there.
Yeah, don't compare yourself. Yeah, don't
What?
ever do it. Don't. And the reason why is because the whole purpose of you being in business, because you're supposed to be different than that guy or that girl. And so take it as the thrifty flea. If you look at the thrifty flea, should the thrifty flea just automatically go out of business because of knickknacks and did they're just big, they grow, they're massive, they got this mass following, and we're still small? Should we just quit?
I mean, I'm trying, but you won't let me.
No, just because you got competition doesn't mean you quit.
Yeah, but what if I'm selling the exact same thing? I should
Then-
be able to sell it for the exact same amount of money.
Well, here's the thing. So don't worry about it. So are you making a profit? And are you having fun while you do it? So in other words, are you running your business? If you're running your business and you're doing a good job, you're not going to win every single one, but if you're making a profit in the end, just concentrate on your business. Don't worry about the other guy. Don't compete with me.
I bought a case of Damn It dolls and none of them sold.
Well, that was just because you got bad advice. That's different. See, when you get
Yeah,
bad
but the other
advice,
guy sold them for way more money. I couldn't sell one of them.
cloud will get you a lot of things.
I know what it is. I don't have a lisp.
You're just making sure that just some things we're just never gonna get.
Sorry.
No,
I'll try harder next time.
just but don't worry about the guy next to you or the girl next to you. They've either been doing it longer or they have a shtick that they just like and that's what they do. You just gotta find your place, do your thing, run your business. Don't worry about the other guy. That's the worst thing you can do. You will put yourself out of business worrying about the other guy. In a second.
I got to worry about all the other guys.
Yeah, it's because they want to touch you.
I did not give you permission. Perp walk. Anyway,
What'd you say? Dude.
I get it. I mean, I can understand though the frustration that comes from a new seller when you're. But here's the thing: if you're stupid enough to buy into that, it's really easy and you're going to make a shit ton of money, then you've never actually done a business before, ever. Because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to take off right away. It's going to suck. Work sucks. I don't care where, these people, I live my dream and this is how I love my dream. I never work a day in my life if I do my dream. Bullshit.
There are no Logan Pauls here.
Exactly. I live my dream. I mean, you talk to the people that actually have made it, like Gary Vee and some of those guys. It sucked, and it sucked for a long time. And when you start out scrounging shit out of dumpsters to resell, it sucks. There was a live seller on today with the nastiest attitude. Was it me?
Whoa.
12 and a half minutes into a show. It was me. Oh.
No, where was this? Was this
Violet, give us the scoop here. He was complaining about not making enough and not wanting to explain what the product was, but he sure was talking crap about the buyers.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
If that's not a formula for success, I don't know what is.
You pieces of shit. Buy my stuff. What is it? I'm not telling you. What the fuck? Get bent.
It's gray. That's all you're getting.
Yeah. I mean, I'll make the mention that, hey, guys, it's going to show up dusty. I might wipe it off for you. But if I take the time to clean it up, I'm not selling it on here. That's just business sense. If I'm going to take the time to test it, clean it, do all that kind of stuff, hell no, I'm not selling it live auction. That's going on the bay.
Right.
And then I can throw it away a year later when it doesn't sell.
Okay, you know what, for $1? Yeah.
Well, those freaking those house decorative balls that I was selling. If people would have looked, they actually sell. I don't know why mine never sold on the bay because they have a really high sell-through rate and it's like $25.
Yeah.
They're in the trash.
He said balls.
Sounds like a lot of the not people. What?
Not? What?
Oh, the whatty nots? Yeah, the whatnots are pieces of shit. I'm sorry, but it just is. That market has gone so far south. And let me tell you, District will do the same thing.
That's a positive outlook.
Yeah, dude, it's not positive or negative. It's what happens in live selling. It's happened over and over and over and over and over again. So it's no different than streaming. You used to do streaming, right? Okay, so you streamed on what, like Twitch or
YouTube?
On YouTube, okay. And then look what happened to the live streaming community on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It all went to shit because you got all these assholes that came in and made it worthless. So then everybody switched to Twitch. Then look at the money we can make over on Twitch. This is great, blah, blah, blah. And then everybody went over to Twitch. And guess who the majority of the people that went over there were the assholes that left YouTube.
Right.
I mean, I've been on YouTube. I've been on Facebook Live. I've been on Twitch. I've been on, the hell was the one after Twitch? Oh, D-Live. Was on D-Live. Was on Pilled. It happens to every platform. And you can warn the platform owners over and over again that this will happen. This is going to come to your door. And they do well, we're different, so it ain't going to come here. Bullshit. Happens every time. The difference is being able to weather the storm once that comes, because exactly like this guy showed up, treated customers like a dick, hopefully the market owner was smart enough to get them off quickly and boot them.
Yeah.
And if we can do that, it won't happen. But if it's an ignore thing, a lot of sellers just complain. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It was on district. Your pretty yellow bowl is in the trash. You are still upset about the yellow bowl?
Yo, guys, it's time for the yellow bowl thing. And if it does start, I'm walking away.
I'm not talking about it. It's now at least 2.5 feet deep in a trash can.
You have to get her a yellow bowl to be sent to her.
No. Because then she's going to want to put it on YouTube.
It's gonna be she's scarred now.
Stop.
I like your Goosebumps theme, by the way.
My goosebumps? What's that?
Yeah, you're like by a fire.
Oh. Yeah, it's finally getting actually dark out right now, so I don't have any of the house lights on.
I just heard you drop your meth pipe.
It had flowers. I don't know what the hell the dog kicked next to me. He kicked something over to me. I don't know what it was.
Your meth pipe.
I still don't know. It's dark in here.
It wasn't your dog. It was your
Very
raccoon.
glassy. It had flowers. Yes, flowers everywhere. Happy little flowers. There you go. I'll find you a Bob Ross how-to, and then you can paint your own happy little flowers, and everything will be fine.
And you could do it while selling on the flea, making a happy accident.
I don't know. It's funny. I sit down, I feel like crap. Just angry at the world. The one book that's sitting on my desk. Strength for Today. 365 days of devotional. I probably should crack that open once in a while.
You got a bookshelf behind me. I don't know if the book's even done. There's a book called Triggers. And it tells you how to control the things that piss you off. Yeah, I don't have it. Apparently it pissed me off and I threw it away.
I was gonna say the best audiobook that I've listened to, and I probably should listen to it again. It's called Unfuck Yourself.
Oh, good.
I should probably listen to that one again.
That's
literally like every third sentence in the book is you're just stop unfucking yourself. Just stop over and over again.
I thought it was just gonna be a couple sentences long and it just says pull your head out.
Oh no, it is. It's a full on how to or not how to. What do you self-help book?
Positivity books trigger me.
Yeah, exactly. Positivity now. Okay, where is it? In my library. Yeah, it's right after the get out of your own way. Get out of your own way, and let's see. Can I pause? I don't know if I'll be able to get this on camera. Zoom. Yeah.
Last audiobook I listened to was Ronald Reagan's documentary. Oh, nice. Wonderful.
Get out of your head and into your life. It's by Gary John Bishop. But yeah, it's literally an unfuck yourself book.
I have been
positive books trigger you.
I've been in watching documentaries mood lately.
Oh, so have I. Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island.
No.
Oh.
No. I watched a documentary on Johnny Carson, and then I watched one on Dean Martin. I'll probably watch Ronald Reagan's again. I like that one too, even though I've watched him.
Well, I'm glad you're watching my documentary. You gotta Never mind. I was gonna say something there, but
He is needy tonight. He's like, he needs attention.
I shall stare directly at you
Not
and
sure.
swat your face.
Hi, buddy. Oh, buddy.
So anyway, yeah, it's just I don't know if anybody else is having the same feelings I am, but I'm guessing there's a few out there that are frustrated.
I'm not there yet. I'm
Mm.
actually I'm on my tail going the other way now. So
Oh,
Mm.
you finally stop pooping on it.
I stopped spinning, so I'm feeling pretty good.
There you go. Yeah, it's I don't, and I can't. The worst part is I can't like pinpoint it to the one certain thing that just put me in this funk. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but I'm very annoyed. I guess would be the verbiage for it. Like I was telling the wife the other day. She goes, I said, I could just burn this whole. I don't know why I'm apologizing now for cussing, but I could burn this whole fucking place down. And I was out in my shed, my eBay shed. And I said, and I could go get a job. And I'd be golden. And just you become the subservient worker and you start realizing that, yeah, it's kind of nice just being able to whack that fucking clock and walk away.
Yeah, but you know what? And we talked about the drama of live selling. Get a job, and then talk about drama.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's people at every employment place that is just lives for drama and gossip.
Oh, like I said, at the end of my career, I was managing the entire dealership, and 99.7% of my job was just putting out fucking drama fires. It's all you're doing all day long.
Yep, I believe it.
So-and-so's pissed off because we asked them to stay late, and they don't want to stay late, and they got to get this job done, but they're not getting the job done. Can you go talk to them? Sure. Or so-and-so said that was my customer, and I don't think it's my customer, and now I gotta, somebody's angry at me, and I had nothing to do with it. And, the salesmen were probably the worst, because they're buying for commission the whole time. So, hey, I talked to them 3 weeks ago. Great. Why didn't you close them? Well, I was gonna get back with them. Well, evidently you made such an impression that the last time they were in, they asked for you. Because the other person's out there talking to them, and they haven't brought you up at all.
Mhm.
Can I get half? No. It's like, and that happened almost hourly. Almost hourly. You had to deal with that bullshit. So yeah, so I think it may be that, the 12 years of managing people has got me to the point now where I just have a shorter fuse.
Mhm.
And that could be a problem.
The cat was just attacking my hat.
The cat was attacking your hat?
Yeah, he likes to bite the bills up your hat.
Oh, the cat in the hat.
Because he's a butthole. You see what this is? Yeah, this is a butthole.
Why did he turn Indian there for a second? This is a butthole.
But it looks like a bunny rabbit too.
This is where the word curry came from. Oh, sorry. Anyway.
Hey, buddy. He's all offended now. It's not me. He's looking at my headphone now. Poor cat. Poor little buddy.
You just need to what? Oh, sack up.
Yeah,
and get my live show going. I thought you were going to shack up. I'm like, who are you shacking up with? What the? What?
With somebody else on live shows.
I'm going to sack up and get my live shows going again. Yeah. No. To be honest with you, I wouldn't. If you're that, I don't know. I'm almost half tempted to start slowing my live shows down and paying more attention to my YouTube or my eBay.
Hey, how about you start running on rockets?
What the fuck do you want me to run on rockets?
Preferably something Pokemon related. That'd be great.
Oh, let me think. I have 2 things left, and it's shit you've sent me.
Well, that'll get you through the first 5 minutes, but you're gonna have to do a little better than this.
Yeah, I literally have 2 figures. That's it.
I'll send you some ETBs full of cards.
No. Then
you can just run. Me and you can run on there.
Me running Pokemon is about like me trying to run any feminine product out there.
So this is pull.
I almost know more about purses than I do about Pokemon.
Speaking of purses, I got a crap ton of purses recently. I don't even know where I got them from. I'm not talking about the lounge flies either. I got like a bunch of Ralph Lauren and Calvin Klein, all kinds of.
Just run them for $2. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, that's 100% what I'm gonna do. No, I don't know where I got them from. Man.
His name was Vinny. He was down on the corner. For some reason, he had a lot of purses.
It was interesting. I think I did sell a couple of them though live during that PlayStation show. So I had the little like Santa sack ones. I think those were Reeboks or something like that. So I run some of those. Yeah, I think I do. I got to figure out what to do with them. I know they got high resale value, so maybe I'll run some of them. Maybe I'll do a couple giveaways. I don't know. Maybe. Or I'll do a sudden death to make you happy. You guys ever wonder, like, this shadow figure that's above me who's muted? You ever wonder what he's actually saying? That's not a Darth Vader impression. That's just him trying to inhale.
Having an asthma attack. Leave me alone.
You're having an asthma attack, and I'm trying my best to clip into my logo.
Let's see. I have a bunch of purses listed on eBay, but apparently I suck at selling things. Violet, you can't use my language. You don't suck at selling things. I suck at selling things.
So why you guys here in the podcast? Real resellers, right? Yeah, but this one sucks.
That's me. I'm the one that sucks. It's just frustrating right now. Well, and I think I made the mistake of restarting another eBay store when I knew the summer slowdown was coming. Well, so I kind of double whammied myself.
Yeah, but that's actually the best time to start one. I mean, it's frustrating.
That was kind of my figuring. It's the best time business-wise to start it. It's not probably the best time economy-wise to start it. You're going to get kicked in the nuts over and over again. But
because WSSC purposely opened May 5th of 2024. And that was on purpose because we wanted to go into slow season with it opening. So we could build it up and then build up the marketing, get up the algorithm, so on and so forth. So, without all the mass competition.
I am a very dark figure right now. I know. That's
matches your current personality.
Yeah, well, I could just do this and really just make it really weird.
Yeah, you guys ever wonder what Homer Simpson would look like if he was a real person? That's it.
Don't!
Right there.
Are you calling my wife Marge?
Hmm.
I'm going to tell her you said that.
Homie.
And my dog has to go to the restroom because she's standing by the front door, panting, staring at me, going, "Why aren't you coming over here?"
That's Santa's little helper, sir.
That's right. Satan. Santa's little helper. Isn't that how he got his name? Didn't they originally named him Satan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Santa's little helper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, man. Well, what else you got to talk about? You got anything else to talk about?
No, I'm pretty talked out actually. It's 11:05 here, so
Yes, and
I
he's old, folks. So hold on.
I start crashing. Well, I'm still fighting the tail end of my cold, so I'm not exactly having all my energy back. Like I said, those lives kicked my ass, and they shouldn't have at all.
Yeah.
But I
guess-
will say this. Remember you were bitching about those NASCARs you bought from a certain somebody. I bought a bunch of those like Micro Machine ones. Oh, those things are so good. Dude, those will
Really?
they'll never see alive. They will only be on Etsy and eBay.
Hmm.
They're amazing.
I sold 4 of them for $2.
I know, 'cause you're a nut. And those things are great because they're they weren't made long. And
Yeah.
they were specific either to the car or the track. And that's what was kind of neat that kind of made them different than the bigger ones. But what means more than anything on them, just like anything else, is the card, the condition, and all the ones I got are mint. And I got
Yeah, the cards were in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I had a $75 bid, and I felt that was low when I bought that case. I don't think it was like 44 or 43. I got a
I think I spent $8 for the 4 that I bought. And I sold them a few weeks later for 2.
See, this is how you make money, guys. You lose $6 immediately.
Exactly. But you make it back up in the shipping. Oh, wait. No, we're not allowed to do that anymore.
So I guess I guess the premise of our today's podcast was don't complain about shipping. Don't worry about your competition. And just do your show. And do it kindly. You do those things, you'll be fine.
On that note, you all suck, but the good news is we suck too. So we'll see. Oh, wait, you're looking around confused. What's your 30-day average right now?
Wait a minute. Let me check my notes. I don't think that was in here.
See, I could be a prick. What's your 30-day average right now? What is it?
Well, I know what my 30-day average is. It's a big fat 0.
Welcome to suck.
Yeah, but mine was on purpose.
You sucked on purpose?
I did. I sucked with intention.
I haven't. Good golly. Good
Actually,
golly gosh.
Actually,
God darn it.
if I'm not mistaken, am I still first in the Thrifty Fleet for selling?
Probably.
So
I've been selling over there, but I suck at it. So
I want to just say something to you, sir. If I'm so bad, then why am I first?
because you sell high ticket items and still lose money on them.
Actually, I'm not first no more. You are. I'm not even ranking no more for the month. It must have been April I sold that because I sold that Juggernaut on Thrifty Fleet for $198 or $225 or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Who is leading right now?
You.
Oh, well.
You're the only one that sold on there because
Here's what I want to know. This is what I want to know. This is how much this leaderboard thing is such bullshit. Deep and angering bullshit. It's me, Sienna, who is our fucking tech that doesn't answer any questions or any emails. Third place is District Ivan.
Yeah, He sold
This
that
is a
advice.
problem. This is a very large problem.
He sold that advice somewhere on there. I saw it.
Yeah, CW Collectibles is on their way up. I don't know from how long ago. When's the last time CW sold?
Well, CW said he's got shows planned for the fleet. So
See, this is why I know it's bullshit. The last time he sold was April 23rd. So don't even pay attention to the freaking leaderboard. How the hell are you? How are you on your way up in May when the last time you sold was in April 23rd?
I don't know where I'm at on first class now that you said that.
First class. Okay, there's one word of advice that I'll give you. If you're going to be going live on somebody's market, try not to have your thumbnail be some other market's fucking thumbnail. I mean, I don't care if you advertise yourself, but at least do a little bit of work on that.
I know what you're talking about. You are in a mood, sir.
Well, fuck's sakes. I mean,
I'm 8th on selling on first class, and I only done 2 shows or so far.
neither board.
Pretty good.
Oh, look at you. I'm 6th. And I sold 4 hours ago, it says.
There you go.
There
I
you go.
gotta sell on Rocket soon. I gotta get on there. I gotta get on the fleet. Yeah, start doing my thing.
Rockets, poker.
And me and Violet gotta go live on first class.
Oh, I see how she is. She doesn't want to go live on the Thrifty Fleet, huh? Okay. I mean, I can't say I blame her.
I like how we're like, come to the Thrifty Fleet, and then the next token, I don't blame you.
Well, I mean, I love that you're...
We're a growing market. We'll bring in buyers and sellers. That's why part of the reason we have this podcast is to speak.
Mushrooms are growing. You know that, right? They're still a fungus.
Okay.
You know what his main issue is right now? He can't end this damn thing because I'm the one with the producers. He can black himself out, which he's working on doing right now.
You haven't been live since I went away? Why?
I know. It's because she hates me. She only likes you.
I don't blame.
I don't blame her either. I didn't say I blamed her. I just truth hurts sometimes. It's okay.
You know.
Tell you the one that's been taken off lately is the dollar auction. That's actually been doing really well. Those folks over there. It's funny though, because a lot of the founders were really good friends with somewhere else.
Oh. Just skate the line, please.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say anything. I mean,
it's 82 degrees in this house right now, and for some reason there was a cold, sweat breeze that just went by me.
Oh, that's what we should do. We need to make another market. We need to make a market and call it Dibs. What? www.dibs.com. Doesn't that roll off the tongue nice? You're not joining in on this one?
Do not associate my name with that one. Nothing to do with that one.
I think Dibs would work. I don't know. We could really tick off a whole bunch of people, call it Dollar Dibs.
Next, you're gonna say you're gonna create one called Nicks and Necks.
Ooh, we could. Okay, I need to find some. Is anyone out there's first name Nick? Because we could start another marketplace called Nick's Knacks.
I know a name I'd like to call you starts with a D that rhymes.
Is it like duck?
Yeah, Mama Bear, where you at? Spell it out.
So, Violet, why haven't you gone live since WSNC went away?
It's my girl.
What's the issue?
And nobody else has been nice enough to run with her. I don't know.
What do you mean nice enough to run with her?
It's not your fault.
Dude, I don't care who runs with me. I have went live with CW. I mean, that's...
Me too.
I mean, and the good news is when you go live with CW, you're really not tired after the show.
That's because you didn't say anything.
You've done absolutely no talking.
That is a perk. I probably should have ran with him today because then I probably wouldn't be so tired.
Well, I was literally sitting in my living room, just enjoying a leisurely day, watching you on my phone, and all of a sudden, you gonna go live? I guess.
Hey, we did just have a conversation like an hour before that where you're like, I need to get motivated, need to get out there. Well, I was helping.
Yeah. That I got out there. I made $16 and threw away about $75 worth of inventory.
But at least I got you out there.
I think what? Your sales amp. Okay, well, think about going live more often. Maybe it's a hoodoo voodoo type thing going on.
No, we'll go live.
And no one wanted to go live with you. Oh, shut up, Violet.
We'll go live soon on First Class. Violet, you know me, Random Relics, CW, we'll all run with you at any time.
Yeah, you could. You never know what to try to sell either. Well, that's a good question.
I just grabbed.
I don't know either. I mean, Christ, girl, you watched me throw away a bunch of stuff.
I just grab stuff and go. As you can see, I was out of my normal wheelhouse today.
You were the random.
I was the random. And a lot of oddball stuff today. It went well though. I actually think I enjoyed the show.
All right, on that note, everybody, we'll talk at you later.
Wow.
No, it was good to have you back. It's good to have you back.
Too much positivity for one show for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm doing more shows soon. Don't worry.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Second Tuesday next week?
I don't have enough fingers for that. Yes.
You keep asking me when we're going to run on the fleet. You realize that you're a co-owner, right? You can.
I know.
You can. I mean, if we're talking about scheduling issues, who has more chances of a scheduling issue, me or you?
I know. I'm aware.
We talked about the podcast like 6 times tonight. You were still 15 minutes late.
I was watching Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah. Did you get to the end?
Close, but I didn't quite get to the end.
You want me to tell you how it ends?
No, I don't. I want to watch it.
You're no fun. I can tell you this much. They came out all right in the end. I need you guys to stay with it. Keep rolling. Stop throwing away pretty bulls. Not going to happen. Just wait until the glass auction. I have cases of glass out on my porch right now.
He's going to drop a hammer in the box.
Oh, I don't even drop a hammer. It's just, you guys want this? And if I don't get a response in I give it like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, it hits the trash. And it hits the trash hard enough where I can put plenty in it. The only way you can really put enough glass in a trash can is to shatter it so it doesn't take up much room.
So generally, when you keep adding on top of it, you're really just trying to make it back into sand.
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's make sure that's
Yeah, the
all.
last time that I did a glass auction, like the throwaway glass auction, the trash guy actually asked me if I could divvy it out a little bit because the hydraulics were having problems lifting the.
You're gonna break the garbage stuff.
I've tried. So yeah, it'll. If you guys randomly show up on the flea, other people might too. Yeah, I think we. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Hell,
was just
does
on a
anybody know what we're doing?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I was just on a hiatus for a little while, and
I'm not talking about it. It wasn't just you. Get you.
you guys gotta hold down the fort while I'm gone.
Well, here's the thing. We're talking about hiatuses, and me and you took a little time away, and da 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 da. You realize there's 23 sellers on the flea. Just saying.
Yeah, but you can't yell at Carl when he's not selling his houses.
That's true. He's been busy selling his pucka.
He's been doing pretty good though. Yes, but
He is. I mean, I'm proud of Carl. He's doing well for a budding marketplace. You have a look about you.
me?
You're waiting for the other shoe to drop? What's the problem?
Movie.
Yeah, you looked like you were trying to take a poop there for a second. I don't know what.
But don't tell everybody.
That's why he uses. That's why he uses the virtual background.
No, this is me sitting here saying, "Stop being tired."
Oh, all right, folks. It is now 2 hours into this. We're going to get the hell out of here. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Thanks for listening to our wonderful words of encouragement, excitement, and enthusiasm for the upcoming selling season that is known as third quarter.
I know.
Does that make you feel better?
So,
Did you like the positivity there?
All
right.
Very positive.
Thanks, everybody. Make sure to be checking us out for the next Trash Cash podcast. We'll see you all later.
Dust on the shelves, cold hands dig deep. This ain't a dream, this grind don't sleep. Worn out treasures, one man's stash, flipping that gold from somebody's trash. Real Resellers on